Distinguished Honourable Guest, Councillor Laxmi Atwa, Councillor Martin Welton, Director of Children's Services and Families, Yvette Stanley, distinguished other guests, parents, students, friends. It's my exquisite delight to stand before you this evening to celebrate with you. As I stand before you, I see the reflection of my eyes in your eyes. I feel the rhythm of your heart as my own. I feel your desire. I can feel your yearning to be well and do well in the world. I congratulate and celebrate all of you who've achieved and done so well sat here tonight. My heart is filled with what I do know for sure about how far this achievement can take you and what it takes that I know won't be able to be condensed in 10 minutes that I'm allowed. So I tried to compress it in 4 main points of what I feel really matters for you young people here this afternoon. And my prayer is that I will be a vessel so that the things that I leave you with tonight will go with you always and are pulled out when the times get tough. Tonight, my topic to you young achievers is dare to dare yourselves. The first point I want to leave with you is to know who you are. Being able to answer who you are for yourself, not for what your teachers say about you, or what your parents say about you, or your friends' definition of you. When you know who you are from an early stage, when you know who you are, it's a great platform on which you will be staged in life. It took me a very long time to know who I was, but once I understood that, I was empowered to conquer the world. My second point for you young people is to know what you want from life. I don't want you to just achieve here tonight, but fulfill the highest, truest expression of your possibilities. Push yourself to discover what is on the edge of the impossible. You may be just surprised. You may just be surprised at what you can achieve. Take Richard Branson, for example. He left high school with very few subjects. However, at a very early stage and age, he understood very clearly what he wanted out of life. Know what your plan is. Know where you are going. Have a roadmap. Be in the driver's seat of your own life. As if you are not, life will drive you to a destination that you may not desire for yourself. The third point is identify what you are good at. And the moment you do so, build on it. Many people run around doing many things in school. You know, I used to be a teacher, so you know there are always some busybody people all about the place. And they don't really stop to grasp what they're really good at. And they end up very unhappy. Don't go to Leeds University because your friends are going there and they know that they want to do music. Instead, find what you're good at and go to that university and study that course, because you might just fulfill your self-actualized point. You will find those friends later for socialization, and make sure that you stay very grounded in that process. My fourth point for you tonight is to be aware of your brand. Everything you do, whether you're aware of it or not, you are building brand you. At school, amongst your friends, at home, on the road. Think of the girl in the class who's always, when she turns up, you think, oh my God, it's Amy again. And stop at this second and ask yourself the question, why would you think that? You think that because Amy has built a brand. So I say to you, be aware of everything you say and do as you are constantly working on brand you. Young people, surround yourself with people who will fill your pint-sized cup until your pint-sized cup runs over. Once your cup runneth over, you will need to get a bigger cup. So get gallon-sized people who can hang in the same size as you. Let me tell you something. The 5 people you spend the most of your time with define who you are. As I leave you this evening, I'll be sharing a clip with you, and I want to implore you to take and make the best you can of your life. I wish you to try hard. I want you to push yourselves and push a little bit harder to see how far you can go. I have done that for myself. As somebody who grew up in Jamaica, selling mangoes on the train to go to school, as young as 12 years old, having left high school without maths or English, today I stand before you with 2 MBAs, one in international relations and one a general MBA. But I've been a teacher, I've been a banker. My mom today doesn't know how to read and write, but I can stand proudly before you and say to you, it doesn't matter where you're from. It's where you plan to go. That is most important. I want you to leave this world or this room tonight and say to yourself, I will push myself a little bit harder. I will try to maximize my full potential. I will take this accolade I've been given and I am going to build on it. And after you've watched this clip, what I want you to think into your minds is a quote that Booker T. Washington said: success should not be measured by what you achieve, but by the hurdles you have overcome to achieve them. I know for a number of you who came up here today and those who are yet to come, it has been a struggle and a hurdle. But I'm so proud of you tonight that you stuck in there. And tonight we are celebrating the success of just that push and just that fight that you put up. Continue to fight hard. Continue to push hard. The sky is the limit. And as Martin said, the world is your oyster. You are surrounded by so many resources somebody like myself never had growing up. I did my science lessons under a mango tree using the sunlight to try and understand photosynthesis. You don't have to do that. So as I leave you with this clip, I want you to get the key point from the clip, that if this person can do it, so can you. I challenge you tonight to not just take this success, walk away with it, put it on the wall and leave it there, but I want you to build on it. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good evening.